Welcome back, everyone. So, last time we were basically forced to deal with all of the remaining big colony crises. We still have this report one with the sector police. I don't know who they are or what they are. I don't really care. I've never heard of this one. So it's probably not that big. But we have this Tritech raid coming in. Because we attacked and disrupted their business, they sent mercenaries for us. They have 36 days till they leave. No, they have 36 days until they arrive. So maybe they already, they are already traveling. I wasted some time somewhere. I wanted to catch them before they leave, but they are already coming. So now what I have to do is come home. And wait for them before they come into our system and try to talk with them. At least that's how I understand it. And we should have enough to pay them off. If not, then I either have to fight them. In that case, I'm going to my own system and lure them into one of the stations and fight them there. If they are small enough, then I can just fight them. I don't know what will happen, but basically we have to come home. So I'm just gonna jump to make sure that I am in front of them. I'm gonna come back here and pin this somehow. I can't. Cool. But they are sending free fleets and they are fairly strong, so not sure if we can just beat them or not. Come up here. But I wanted to come home anyway to drop off some of our shit because we have a lot of shit. I have some weapons. I'm thinking what will happen with the Alpha Force because while we were doing the Bloody Church crisis, no, Bloody Path crisis, they sent us to get the Planet Killer, and it turns out that is the 14 battle group weapon cache, and when you kill them, you get 2 AI ships. Now, I can just get this back, drop them off, get this back, drop this off, get this back, drop this off, get these back, and drop these off. But now we have 2 14 battle group ships. Capital ships, which can have AIs, which can have integrated AI, so level 8 AI officers. Now that's a lot of firepower. I know they are not high tech, but we can basically drop these two, put them up front, maybe remove some of these bigger frigates, get a few Furies. They are cheaper, I think. Yeah, they only 20 deployment points. This is 16, but I think this is 30, and the Auroras is 30 as well. So we can drop these 3, drop the Hyperion for 15, get a few more Furies to support those, and Omens. And with that, we should have an extremely strong fleet. However, we will have a lot of ship power. So I'm not sure if I want to do it. Also, this is the default fit, and I think we have some weapons from the Diablo Avionics mod, and they can be powerful. So we have these which we can put in. It was the auto cannon, so we can try this. This one has 200% armor. Do we have some armor weapons here? Not really, with the 900 range. So not there. Yeah, we have some options to change about if we need. We have anti-shield weapons, flak cannons, defense systems, and the same here. We can just refit them with huge weapons and armaments, because now we have the possibility. I want to fit this for strike. I want to fit this for strike. So now we have the possibility for custom production weapons, and yeah. I don't want to spend too much money at the moment because I'm waiting for the mercenary guys, but we have the possibilities to prepare that fleet to be extremely strong. So I will think about that. For now, I drop them off. I change this guy to move to Tempest and drop this off. So basically all of our command ship have someone in it. I sit in the Tempest because I am the worst with no combat skills. And she can sit there. And I think there is an auto assign officer. If we remove everyone, I think it will assign it. It's still a bit heavy. Because maximum 240 less total combat ship. That's where you get the max, and there are some. Yeah, this is maximum 2. So we are losing some effectiveness from our skills because our fleet is larger. But yeah, basically we are quite top heavy. We can get this Fury in if needed. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave like this for now and test like that. Now the systems. I have to grow them until level 6, and then we can turn off the hazard pay. But we're already making quite a lot of money. Well, for my standards, both of our planets are in the positive, and if we grow them once more, then this one can pick up the light industry if needed. The second one, we'll have to pick up first the military. This will need one, but the last one for the level 6 one, it can pick up refining, and that would make him even more money. So yeah, and this one already has a star fortress. If the mercenaries were not coming, then I would start to upgrade this one for a star fortress as well. But for now, it's fine. And we have a lot of alpha cores in our colonies, but we are still using human managers. If we handle this, then we can switch with the two alpha cores that we have, put alpha cores into the two colonies, and that would boost the productivity even more. So let's wait for that 30 days. Basically do nothing unless we have some exploration nearby. That's too far away. Bounty nearby, too far away. So yeah, basically let's just wait outside of our system because we don't need to stay here. I think I have enough supply. Yep. So I'm just gonna go outside of our system and wait for these guys to arrive. Come on. So I should be able to pick them up and catch them. We are basically wasting supplies because we don't use fuel if we stay here, and we don't use too much supplies with the relatively thinned out fleet that we have. But I want to get this handled because that would mean that orbital works completed. That should mean why is this over capacity? Maybe they got disrupted. Nope. Oh, they don't have the resources. Okay. We will assign some AI cores here and maybe make some improvements, but for now, let's just keep it this way. Yeah, and we have some trade disruptions here, shipping disruption. So yeah. Let's just get this out of the way. Hopefully I can catch them here and talk with them. And once we handle this, that marks basically the point when I can try to figure out what else do I want to do. I'm gonna go, if this is done, I need some money after that because I'm gonna pay a lot here. Put on the two alpha cores to manage our planets, maybe fire or guys or admins so I can save some money there. Maybe keep one of them if I want to go for another system, but I don't think so for now. And I'm gonna pick up the ziggurat from the alpha site, bring it home just to make sure, check what weapons I get there, and then we can collect money, we can try whatever we can. We will see. Orbital works, construction completed. Still a bit low on the capacity. I think it's the same because we need. This one looks fine. Yeah. So now I have to wait for this colony to grow and wait for the other colony to grow as well. And then upgrade this to military base, then high command, so spend a lot of money. Then these. I'll get the free. But now we are starting to get better fleets to protect our system. Now that we have the capability of building ships. And once we have the other military base and the high command, then we even have more ships to protect us. That seems like a smuggler, but I don't care. I wait. I wait for the guys and try to talk with them. They should arrive soon. Yep, that's the fleet I'm looking for. Large strike fleet. Come on. Large strike fleet. I join this fight. Deploy the small ones. The Fury. And this guy. They were already fighting, so I think it said 3 fleets, and probably the third one that we are looking for. There should be some command or whatever, as far as I know, named fleet from them. the large crew, then we should be able to fight them. We don't have to pay them. They have one fleet going to the top, and the third one didn't arrive from the right. So we're trying to position myself after we have established everything to the top so I can capture that. And we have the slipstream next to our system at the moment, which throws everything off. So and I'm just salvaging. I don't need anything from here. Yeah, let's kill this because this is not something that we have to be afraid of. Again, small ships, fury, but it seems that we can deploy our bigger ones in here. You go up here. You go up here. You go there. You do support this. You support this. You come here. And you come here. With a defend order. So we should be able to get these guys as well relatively quickly. And then there is one more fleet. Move this, put these two to guard the onslaught. Send this guy to guard this and remove this. We can remove this one. And basically we can set these two guys now to seek and destroy. died. Cool. Again, I'm always dying. But we should be able to kill these guys without too much problem. Although it would be nice if the onslaught has some support, but it seems it doesn't need it. Yeah, now they only have this carrier, like whatever, that could be a bit of an issue, but the Fury and the Aurora is on it, so they should be able to handle it. Yep. The Aurora with the 4 Reaper, 2 Flak, and the Antimatter Blaster is really powerful. They're not good against phase ships because they can jump out of the torpedo's way. But other than that, even with the phase ships, with the antimatter blasters, they can push them long enough to run out of flux, and then they can use the Reapers. Pursue these guys because we are still waiting for the Forge ship. And well, we can recover these ships. Those and put them in mothballs for now. And the Tritacrate failed. That means Raiders have failed. So we should have the colony crisis is handled relatively well. So now we can come back in, make a hard save, because there shouldn't be any more colony crisis other than the base one, which shouldn't be too big of an issue unless the mods do something crazy. So what we can do now, we save the money, so that's good. Manage the colony. 5.6 and 58. This has boost with accessibility, fleet size, ground defense, and stability. So if I switch in this guy, the growth and the credits per month go up. We can go to command and come on here. We can dismiss these guys or this guy already. This girl can manage 2 colonies, so maybe we can keep her. But again, if we check the colony, not this one, the other. Wait a second. Yeah, this one is for the AI control. So go for the farm. And now the hedge cannot do anything until we are members of the Persian League. So we can use whatever AI we want. So if we come in, this one has a 3% growth with 69, almost 69. And if we give to the alpha core, it goes into 75 or 3.8. Not much of a difference, but still a bit. So we can assign an AI core here to make sure to handle the extra requirements. We still need metals, which we can get from the second planet once they grow enough. So it should be fine. And the other colony should be enough with the resources for now. Yeah. So yeah, now we are basically making 146k, almost 150k, and we can fire the or we already fired the lady as well, I think. I don't think I have any more officers, but let's just check here. We have this extra, we can fire her. So yeah, if we check here, we should be able to fire. Why do I have two? Oh, maybe they were different person. They just use the same portrait. Anyway, with this, we should have good income because we paid a lot for the officers last year and the administrators. We fired an extra officer and we fired 3 administrators. So this 63k should go up with about 100k. So 163k, that's good. I have to pay the membership. I don't care. I really don't care that I have to pay because they are paying commissions as well, and basically we earn more that we spend to them. So it's good. It's a good. We can turn off Freeport if needed to get this crisis absolutely turned off. But for now, I want the colonies to grow as fast as can, so I can put on all of the industries. But this basically means that we can drop off these ships, and we have a powerful fleet. It can be altered, it can be fixed, it can be modified but for now it's good enough. I want to make some more money, so I'm gonna drop off the I forgot to drop off the weaponry and in storage. Remnant. We can put them there, I don't care. So we have this huge artillery weapons and I don't know, large energy weapons. So we can test some weapons if we need to. We have some gamma cores that we can bring home. I'm gonna jump back to Kazeron. Sell what I don't need from here. The basically the cores. I ransom the prisoner, see where I'm at, and get some fuel and supplies, and then pick up the ziggurat. Because I think that would be the next logical step to get that super weapon in our control. So let's see. Travel. We are coming here. Yeah. And an alliance is forming. And there is a second alliance, so we can join this maybe. Because this one has an incompatible alignment. So we can only join here, but we need higher relations. Let's come here. Drop off our unnecessary shit. Prisoners. I only have one. Then AI cores. Cool. These, well, they have expensive fuel, but don't care for the moment. I just need some. And now we can fly here. When you are doing the main quest line for the gate that I just skipped because it takes a really long time and it's really bothersome to travel without those. Sooner or later you will get the quest for this ship as well. I want right the crap, so I will pick up this. And this as well, because they are basically on the way there. But first, let's check this. So, you will get the... Oh, they have a bounty war. Now, these are some unique bounties. That you can go for. And usually they have unique ships. Like this AI controlled remnant whatever ship. And this whatever Ashen cruiser. So yeah, I think it's a mechanic. I'm not sure if it works in the base game as well. I know that there are unique bounties in the base game, but I know that the faction mods are adding to these. I'm gonna keep this for now, and I want to pick this up, but I'm not sure if we can handle it, and if I accept it, if we have some time frame for it. We will see. What I want is come up above the high Brazil system. They are coming for me, so I'm just gonna move away. We have to come up above the high Brazil system and find a jump point that is not marked. This one. So we we have a jump point. We go in. And we have the alpha site. We pick up a ship. It's 100,000 to deliver it. And we have some contact coming in. And this is some unique vessel, the Ziggurat Phase experimental vessel with some level 10 reckless commander, and they have some unique weapon system, this motor attractor. And you will basically get it if you beat it, but it will lose some capabilities. It will lose the AI that is controlling it. I'm not sure if it's an AI, but it loses the control. So you will have to pilot it with someone, either for yourself or some AI. And the modes loses the ability to go through shields and do damage. They can only do EMP from that point on. But still, it's an extremely powerful ship and basically can solo half of the game, to be honest. So we don't really need Auroras here, although I will put them in. But I think it's better to put the Odyssey in this one. And we get half of our ships here, half of our ships here. And seek and destroy, and seek and destroy. It's one phase ship. We can overload it, but it shoots these motes, these purple motes, and they are coming and destroying everything because they are going through shields. So what we have to do is basically come in with everyone and attack it. Because once it runs out of the phase and overloads its flux, then basically it's a sitting duck. So with enough ships and large ships, we can push it hard enough to overload the flux capacity and just sit in our system. The problem is that it's a bit faster than us, so it will take some time until we can box it in, especially if it is running after our small ships like it's doing now. But once we get close enough with enough ships, then we will overload the flux drive and kill it. And from that point on, yeah. From that point on, it's a sitting duck. It kills a lot of small ships, and if you drive it with the correct gear, it can be devastating. But by itself is not that strong. Now, what's important is now you do the quest here, do a ping here to make sure to get the topography data. And now, basically, there is nothing here. You have to jump out, but there is a hidden cache here. And we would need that. Unfortunately, we have to mothball these, so I'm not gonna start to remove the demods from them because I didn't bring enough crew. I was a bit stupid. But what we have to do is come up here, check the radar for a blip. There it is. And we have a weapon cache. And they have 2 drone support ships, so I bring out the big guns. Send our ships in and wipe them out. But you will get some high-tech and experimental weapons here. Now, what you get, I think, is not guaranteed. So every playthrough, you get different things. It's just something experimental. So I'm gonna check what I get here. I'm hoping for some cryoblasters, cryo freezers, or cryo whatever. These are the ones that I start with, so I think, yeah, this is what we are looking for. Resonator MRM launchers, I think, are good. I don't know how they work. And we got rift lances. Again, I don't know how these are working, but these are more energy, and this is medium missile, so this will be perfect for our Aurora depending on what these are doing. So I'm just gonna pick these up, basically jump out here because we cannot do anything else here. Go do our 2 top right missions. Important, these ones. Jump back and do some simulations in one of the available systems to see where we can jump in here with this and test these weapons out to see what they are doing, because I have no idea. Cool. It's gonna be quick. Yep. And the next one should be up here. Do we have gates around? Oh, that is a high warning system, I think. Doesn't matter. At least we're gonna check it out. And then go for a gate, jump home, again refuel, resupply, get some personal, I mean jump to the core systems, not fully home. Refuel, resupply, get some crew for the ziggurat, although I'm not planning to fly it because I'm not good at fighting against ship control at all, and a phase ship is something extra. No, this is an empty system, so it should be fine. Yeah, pirate raiders. I'm not sure, do you want anything to do with me? So let's just check this world. Police raid. Let's check to the closest gate. We can attack the pirates they are sitting in there with the distress call, and they are trying to kill whoever jumps in. Bounty hunt. They don't care about. But I agree. Okay. Can we go in? No, we can't go in with our full force of manned people. So, they didn't have too much. So let's just make it simple. Oh no. Let's just search and destroy, and once we are close, pull us out. If needed, I can bring in the onslaught, but I don't think we would need that. We have lots of small ships with S mods, so I may not want to break up the formation immediately. Because they can take my smaller ships. I don't have built-in modes there. Oh, come on, this takes ages like this. Yeah. Just go kill everyone. I will try to support the Odyssey. Because of the S mods, they are probably fast and durable, so this will take a while. And they can have Wolfpack tactics because they only have frigates here, so. That can also be valid. But since I have officers and everything, well, one of my ships, I just died, I don't have combat skills. But the rest of my officers has combat skills. So they are basically equally matched by number, but we have a lot of frigates and capital ships, so we have the power on our end. Doesn't matter about the Wolfpack tactics. If they don't have the numbers, then they are still just small that can be bursted down by the Auroras and basically everyone. Yeah, it took some time because it took some time, and one-on-one they can win, especially since I don't have my small frigates as Mod did. But overall, we have more power. Come on, guys. Let's just bring in a big boy. It's a waste of supplies, but And now they are running. Are they? Or still fighting? I don't know. With these small frigates, it's hard to figure out. Yeah, they are running. These are ships with S mods and small ships, so if we can recover some, I will, and I'm gonna pursue them to make sure that they don't come back later with bigger power. They shouldn't, but still. Second in command. Drop down my small ships. Well, drop down everyone. My ships and their ships. Put these into mothballs as well. Yeah, like this. Okay, I leveled up, so now we can come here. Flux capacitors and flux vents for all ships. Jump for the gate. Come for Kozeron again. Come on, come on. Can do it. Repair, trade. Just sell these because I don't want to drop these off yet. Come to the fleet. Let's buy crew. We are over our limit. Let's buy fuel. Let's buy 1,000 and maybe 500 more supplies. Okay. Let's try to refit the... Yeah, I don't have torpedoes here, so it doesn't matter. I just want to keep it running to get the D mods removed. Still need more crew. Like this. Okay. I wanted to go and test these weapons. These rift lances and the resonator. So what I'm gonna do is go for this and remove these ones. We should be able to add, yeah. We can basically build in the safety override if we really want to, but Go to assign and get the resonator and the sable at the same, because I think both of them are field kinetic, yeah. Okay, and run a simulation. Not for now, I just want to see what happens. Now, well, we can drop something in to fight. I don't know how to do it because I didn't do much fighting. So let's just put in tanker. So it doesn't fight back. They have really long range. Let's see. Why don't we drift whatever is firing? They should have been an auto fire. Oh, they have really short range maybe. I'm still bad at controlling everything here. That's what I have to practice. Yeah. They have really long range and good guidance. I can see that these are working fine. Yeah, the Reapers are just killing every one of them. Shield is down. Okay. We will keep this. They are the purple beams that are shooting. Okay. I will save this guy like this. And can we buy Reapers here? No. Then we cannot equip or ziggurat here. I want to check this. But again, well, we can just save and fly there. I know we have a gate somewhere here. Yeah, basically next to them, because this one says located in the heart of a system with a dwarf primary star. So either this one, or for this one? Well, we are jumping in here so we can check these three. And then we can use the gate to jump there. It's a bit risky because this is some untested and completely new area of the game for me. And probably it's some mod that adds these, because I don't think we can get remnant ships other than the basic ships without the skill here for the automated ships. And that means, well, maybe it's some base game thing which I don't know about. I don't know, but I don't think. Let's check this. It's completely empty. So I don't know if there are some base game or some modded content, some complete craziness, although the base game has the craziness with the threat now. So this one can be just we die. Yeah, it seems like it will just we die. Oh yeah. Um we definitely die. Let's get this in. Let's get Fury. More small ships for the numbers. Although really doesn't have combat readiness, so that's a waste. So let's come with this one. Okay, so I know they have demons, I don't care. More ships here. Bigger ships here. And hope for the best. I don't think we can win this. Not just because of the demons, but because of the support ships that has with some super ship is a bit too much without a player guided or a completely overpowered fleet. I think I may be wrong, but that's what I think. We have some ships that we can pull in if needed. Get a kill order on that. If you see it and it jumps in the middle, hopefully it dies. So far, so good. One of the large ships took out. They have a few more and they have the big guy. So. Which didn't even join the battle yet, I think. Come on. Let's kill order these three. And my capital ship is dying, so yeah, cool. And here comes the super ship, which are definitely not ready. So let's kill all that. Remove this. Yeah, it just jumps in, wipes off one of us, and then jumps out. So come on, focus fire that guy. If we can. Doesn't seem like we can. But let's just try. Come on. Onslaught, do your thing. Well, not the ramming thing, the damaging thing. Come on. Now we have the Aurora with the Reapers, and it's probably running out of flux, so that could help us. Let's abandon this. Yay. And I really hoping this is like a 14 battle group one that we can recover that guy. Because I have no idea what that guy is. We can. Cool. So the unique bounties are for the ships. Okay, okay. I don't really care about the crew at the moment. We have something here. Yeah, it's from the mod. Okay, let's go home. Let's just... We are close. I know there is a gate at the bottom, but I don't want to waste fuel with all of the jumps with all of these ships, although we are basically burning everything. We can go down and then use that to go up, so that should be okay. I just need to burn at the right time to get out. Like here, yeah. And this should bring us home. Okay, now we only burn supplies and not fuel. And now we have a lot of fleets in our system because we have the capabilities from the this is mine. Well, I need to check the colony. Yeah, it needs the ore, and I cannot really lower it anymore. So yeah, I may put refining first and keep the second planet as military base first. I know that because of the cryo-arithmetic engine, it should be better if I use this um, first as a military base, but I really want to have the supplies. And I know if I deal with the trade disruption that should have, but I cannot really at the moment. So we can bring some AI core here, maybe a beta core to have the demand reduce. And what we can do is can buy marines later and get some crew so our ships are topped up, so we can go for farm. Manage this colony, upgrade this to Star Fortress. And yeah, we have trade disruptions here as well because of the logic path. Oh, drop off our stuff which we don't need. Our super weapons are equipped, so it shouldn't be a problem. Drop off these guys. I don't want to carry that. They have some marines here, so the base itself should be fine with that. And check the ships. Refit this guy like this. Yeah, there are a lot of things that we can put in, but basically what we want is field pressure, because everything else can be handled by the reapers. And the plan is to put it in storage, so we don't really care. Now refit these with some auto fit. I'm just carrying them around to remove the demod, so I'm gonna drop that off. That's a quest. I think I can drop it off. And yeah. So this is from Diable avionics, and we can basically give them whatever, and we can integrate an AI core. We have alpha core available if we want to, but I'm just gonna drop this guy off because I don't want to too much rely on modded ships. I may pick these guys up if I go into the abyss, but for now let's just put it back. Let's keep this guy. Well, I'm gonna drop him off, so I'm not gonna equip it. Okay, they said that there are some fleets here with the trade disruption, so let's just try to find those guys. Unidentified fleet. Bloody fast strike fleet. That's the one that we want to vendor. Deploy. Get these guys here. These guys here. That guy a bit forward. Guard this point. I thought that they would leave me alone. But if not, then maybe we have some additional things to do, like wiping them out. I think we can just full assault. I don't think there's anything that they can do with the base as a support for us and our firepower, so unless they have some huge IEDs, I think these are IEDs. Maybe not. Yeah. Join the pursuit. Kill them all. Hegemony like it. Logic church like it if I kill the logic boss. Okay, I'm cool with that. Let's just check. There are still fleets, so let's just see those guys and these guys. Those are some investigators, don't care. But this is again right. What do you want? Me pay you. Let's say the other way around. Drop more shits in. You two come here. You two come here. You two come here. You three support these. You two support these. And everyone come up. It's a really boring strategy, but it works. Put your big ships in the middle, capture the point so you can deploy more if you want to. Defend the middle until you are relatively close by and it has a relatively big line, so you are not in a strictly a small ball, but more of the ships are on the side, on the support ships, and then press full assault so all of those guys can jump in and attack at the same time. With this tactic and a lot of torpedoes and missile and straight up firepower, you should be able to do a lot of damage. And that's what you want to do. Maybe just move a bit higher. You want to do a lot of damage. The only thing is when you press full assault, your own ship turns off the autopilot, so you have to put another command for your own to maybe guard someone or start to control your own ship. But I'm too bad for that. I need to practice and learn all of the controls, familiarize myself with everything, how to use the systems, how to use the shield, how to move around, because of the simulation of the ships or how they are flying. So yeah, I pushed full assault, but it seems they are not really assaulting anyone. Again, the usual, my ships like to go on a wild goose chase on the bottom of the screen if I pay them to attack. I understand that they have flux problem, I understand that they have to recover their cooldowns, but come on, you can go to the side, it's not a problem. Yeah, I should have X-mod a lot of additional things, but I don't have, I think only have 14 or 13 story points. I can add some X-mods, but I still need some more story points in order to fully kit out ships. And I'm still not sure about the composition, so I don't want to waste. So capture story point, captured ships with built-in S-mods are cool. Yeah, for civilian. And additional story point, edge, light, seed. Do we still have raid is over? Yeah, they lost the two big well, they still have one there, so let's just make sure that they don't run away. No com request, you just die. I don't have that much combat readiness, so I'm gonna bring some larger ships. One guy goes up here. No, two guy goes up here. These two guys goes up here. You defend, and you support this, and you guys support this. So yeah, I don't want to waste the story points for now, so I'm just gonna keep how I am for now. We will see. And I really need to practice and learn how to fight. It would help so much to be able to control some meaningful ship. A Fury or an Aurora would be amazing. Come on. Or even some space ships, the Afflictor, or I don't know, something. Ziggurat. We can get the Ziggurat at the start of the game if we have the correct ship composition and firepower. So it could be really powerful. A Doom maybe. Those are all powerful ships. I may start to run some simulations on my own time and try to learn some of the basic ships. Hammerhead that you can start with, an Afflictor, and an Aurora would be nice to be able to handle. Those are all really powerful ships, relatively easy to get. They pack a lot of firepower, they have a lot of effect on the field, they are fast. If they have safety override. Maybe an Eradicator, I think Eradicators can be really powerful in the hands of the player. The lot of torpedoes that we can put them on. So yeah, now we can start to think about things like this. The plan is to remove the mods from this newly acquired ships, not to gather more demods on them, so it would be nice if they don't keep dying. Okay. We are cool for now. What is the next plan? Fly around, gather some money. While I fly around, make sure to all of the demods get removed from these ships. Nothing really else at the moment. Yeah, don't care. Let them go. Get back my ship. Okay. Yeah, this was pushed back a bit with all of the ships. We're still having, I think, the disruption, unfortunately. Yeah. So that's not good. We just need to make sure they grow. That's the key, to have more industry. So that I can be more self-sufficient. And the only thing that I have to import is fuel if I build up my colonies, so. And we can have additional colonies if needed later. So let's go to farm, drop off again, or capture things. Prepare. Sort. Storage. So drop these. Mining for the war. I will sell them. Cool. We still have this as a emergency money if needed, but currently I don't think we need those. Come for refit. I'm gonna drop these off. I think we have the quest for the academy to drop that off. So we should be able to do this. Yes, we are okay with those guys as well. We need to work on the site crap, but we should be able to drop this off. Yeah, I'm gonna fly around with these guys to remove the demods. So we are going to the academy, pick up some exploration quests, maybe some bounties, and go for that. I may drop off the Odyssey for now because we are a bit heavy and I can move I have some small ships where I can move them, and the Scarabs, the Omen, the Tempest, these are all powerful ships, although they are small, but they are still powerful, so I can move the officers in them. But I think I just eat the guys as they are. Maybe drop. No, I'm keeping this. I don't care. I know, like I said, I'm losing benefit from some of my skills, but hey, it's fine. And I'm not gonna build in anything at the moment. I know I should build in one more thing here. Probably the automated repair unit. Or the dedicated targeting core. There's a two thing which I'm thinking to build in, but and the onslaught itself is something that will stay with us. So yeah, just building the targeting core and odd thrusters. I don't know what would be good. Insulated engine assembly to have some engine durability, so it cannot be knocked off that quickly. Or point defense AI, so the point defense is better. That can be good. And turret gyros, yeah, that can work. It has a lot of turrets and point defense. And if you are going for the threat, the point defense is important, so they are quick and powerful. So yeah, it's something. So what else did I wanted to do here? I will be able to sell and drop these off. I can pick up these, like I said, for a fixed price here now. But we are already planning to go for the academy to drop off the ship for 100k, so we can go for that and then go to Nachketa for the cheapest fuel, and then we can go for Chicomostok for the supply, and at the same time we can drop off some of our prisoners for them, because we cannot do that. I will keep those. I want to push a bit on the Tritech rep, so I can talk with them and then load them off a big batch of prisoners and AI cores for the rep. And we are relatively good with the hedge for now. So I think I'm just gonna keep those. And I'm gonna make a new save, because now what now? Because basically we are at the end game, at the what now section. We can go for more money and fights. We can go build up additional colonies. We can make sure we have enough firepower. We can rescind our membership and protection for the Persian League, deal with their crisis, and then deal with the hedge crisis with fights. But we can take out a Lodic path to try to disrupt their business now, take over their planets and wipe them out as a faction, but they are a base faction, and I set them up so they can respond, so that doesn't make sense. So yeah, or we can build up a fleet for abyss farming, which I never done before, so that is a possibility. But for now, let's just jump here, get some exploration missions, some Tritech missions. Oh, this was taken over by the Diable Avionics guys. Am I okay with those? Yeah, we are neutral, so that's fine. If we are fine, then let's just check them. Repair, trade, fleet. Yeah, these are fully modded faction with fully modded ships, and I have no idea how they are working and what they have. They also have some unique ships and unique fighters that are basically mechs. So it's cool. It's amazing. They have this not high tech, but they have energy weapons and long range ballistic weapons as well, and rockets as well. So basically, they have every low tech, high tech, and mid range tech as well. Their ships are strong, so yeah. I don't think they are truly well balanced, but they are not completely overpowered as far as I know. Like I said, I haven't played them yet, and I know that there are some quests with them as well. But hey, I think we have to come for the exploration. One here. Okay, that's not something that I want to go for. I think we have to bring the ship here and talk with them, but maybe not. No, maybe the... Oh, I have to bring them here. See, then we'll jump over. I remembered wrong. Doesn't matter. Personal League, I don't care for now. We are friends with them. What we are basically looking for is Tritech, exploration, or bounty missions. They have one, but 3 days remaining, so yeah. Come on, fly. None of them is Tritech. But now at least we have a few options. We have this and this at the bottom, and this at the top. We can jump if needed. So I'm just gonna accept all of these. Drop off this ship. Refuel or not Jakarta. Well, Sindria is closer, so I'm gonna go for Sindria. Refuel there, and from there we jump either down or up. I will check where the closest gate is. Should be able to come here, transfer the Hamatsu, and yeah, we get 100k. So yeah, repair, trade goods, how are you on price? This is fine, we can drop these off. And these. Buy your marines. Your marines here. Yep. Okay. Maybe they do not like the black market trade, but expensive. But they have marines for a good price. Why buy them? Yeah, I do not care at the moment. So I'm just gonna come here. It is at least it's something, and I will tell about the colony that we found with the 14 battle group with the planet killer. There was a planet where we found the 14 battle group ships in the space station and some colony, and we talk about their modified flotilla, but they do not believe me on that. So yeah. That's basically it. We can go for refuel or Sindria. If it is expensive there, I still do not care. I will just refuel there. And then I'm gonna see where we can jump. We need some supplies, but a lot of fuel. And if we maybe get some tri-tech missions, in the meantime, I will accept those. We have some additional survey missions, so let's see those. We are going up, so these are fine, but let's see this. Not really, not really. This I can accept. Well, we should be able to accept these as well. Let's see. So now we have a lot of missions. Please be good price, please be good price. Good enough. Perfect. I'm gonna buy 1,000 of these. And yeah. Take my prisoners so I can get back some money. And now check where we can jump. So, we can get down here and basically try to go around this way, but these stops are the ones for the hegemony. What I plan to do is go for maybe this gate, check this, go for maybe this gate back. Yeah, go for the top gate back and jump. Jump here for Magek, and from there get these and whatever I can, because this is pirate one and this is pirate one. So I think that would be the fastest round that we can do. So now let's jump for the whatever system up here. And with this round, I think we would push the 1.7 million after we sell everything. Hopefully. So we are coming up here. From this point, we are checking this. We are looking for desert world survey. Okay, that should be fine. Again, if we have some look for some random ships in a random system, then we're gonna save before we do that because we can waste a lot of time with those kind of missions. Even this is a waste of time to travel this much. I should have just jumped down. And we already did a lot of exploration missions. That means we have limited supply of things that we can find outside of the world. There are still undiscovered worlds, but we checked a lot of systems now, so we cannot really rely on salvaging too much. And this is a high warning beacon system. So yeah, I'm just gonna pause immediately because we have, oh yeah, um, I'm gonna try to fly to the right and up, pull them away, go around the sun and come back, hopefully. Nope, 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 nope. Ah, wrong button again. I always press the wrong button. I know it's my fault for not rebinding. It's just, nope. Let's check this guy. So it's completely my fault, but it's still annoying when I want to press emergency burn that I press the ping and lose the possibility to run away. And I know every fight we get some experience, we get some loot, so it's not completely wasted, but it's still annoying. Especially when my ships are doing stupid shit during fighting. Waste a lot of time. Come on. Clear that gap there. And again, try to salvage, salvage, pause, and then try to fight to the right. Make sure plus number 4 if they interdict me. And number 3. Yep, get back my own ship. Loot them both. Turn on the engines. Fly up. Should be able to lose them. And then fly down. Hopefully we can get in. Cool. Lot of crew. We don't really need, but hey. No. Come on, fly, 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 fly. Away. And jump out. Nice. Okay. It was not perfect, but good enough. Let's fly here. We can maybe do this. Dooby dooby doo. Come on. Nice. We can get in this slipstream. Save some fuel. No warning system here. Warning beacon. So yep, I was in the system already. So let's just leave. Now I have to go for the closest gate. Which is, yeah, that one, because this is further away and we can use the slipstream to get for that. We just need to reverse the polarity. So let's go for that. Reverse the polarity and go with the slipstream. And join this slipstream as well. And continue. And jump out here. Cool. This is a medium warning one. So there are remnant fleets, but they shouldn't be too much. Discovered a damaged remnant nexus. Yeah, no. That is something that is cool. That planet is fully surveyed, so I've already were in the system. Come on, fly down, fly, fly for fuck's sake. Wait. Scoophead, Gemini, yeah. They have some bigger ships like this Butter Carrier and Enforcer, but we don't need this anymore. And we wanted to jump to Mogek. Turn in our transponder. Tritech still really doesn't like me. They are hostile, so we are not gonna try to involve ourselves with them. We're just gonna get in for the independent, sell some shit, and jump out. And buy some fuel and supplies to make sure I have enough for our roundabout. So just come in here, trade goods, soar. I don't give you +5 survey data. It's not for sale. We don't need these. I will keep the course. So let's buy all of fuel and 500 of them supply. And I'm just gonna jump out. I don't want to fight Crytek here. And we are going here. And we should start to look for a spy or whatever it's called in the bars of the systems that we jump in. Okay, this is something stupid. Near the jump point. Cool. And it's not here, then it will be here. It's not that stupid then. And let's check that planet. If it has some rocks. Oh, cool. And something at the jump point. Probe. Yep. Small ships. Pull us out. Make sure that I'm carrying or escorting someone. And let's just go for it. I found a stupid build in one of the YouTube videos which I want to try, and for those I need these probes and the AI ships these have. So in that playthrough I should be level 10 before I do exploration mission. So my plan there is to do bounties and trading within the core systems until I reach level 10. Get the automated system perk so I can gather these, and get the derelict operations so the demod ships, demods are half wrong, so they have half the effect, and the more demod they have, the cheaper are there to deploy. And I'm gonna collect some of the ships and try to build a really stupid armor with those, because I like what I saw in the YouTube vid. It was a bit older one, but hey. So now we are coming here 51 days. Do we have gates here? No. Okay. So we are coming here. Definitely do that. We may skip this pirate one to get the Cindy Dictate one, but we will check the timing. And that is a pirate one as well. So we basically have to maybe skip one. Other than that, we are fine. We are a bit, well, we should be able to get the 1.6 or 1.7k as I predicted by the time we reach there, but we may have to send those because we still have a lot of growth to do, because we still have some trade disruption, which I don't understand why. Do we have... Yeah, I don't know about this. I may need to turn off reports, but that is not something I want, because I want again to grow as quickly as I can. But these trade disruptions, yeah, this is not good. Once this grows, then the metal and the ore should be local. That could help a lot. But then we are missing out on the military base. But the military base shouldn't be that much important, although that can help with the trade disruptions if we have better military presence in the system. So yeah. Again, decisions, and none of them are strictly better than the other, or I don't know which is better, because I don't have that much experience. Medium warning week. No, that's the next system. Okay. We're coming in here. One planet, two planet, something on the sensor. We're gonna check this because it can be some station or whatever. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna go back to it because it's too small. And my eyesight is not the best. It's an asteroid. What the hell do I see? Oh, a buffalo. Cool. Check the other planet. No rocks. Don't need those. That's fine. 47, 47. I think we can do this, and we'll see if we can reach that. So let's just go for it. Gate, no gate. We have a toxic word on the right. So definitely gonna check that. No rock, no rock. There is one more planet, so I'm just gonna survey this. Make sure that we have some info on the system. Nothing there. Cool. Then we can go up here. Maybe I do a jump. Get a bit closer. If I can from here. No, I can't. The star is not big enough. Black hole should be big enough. Yep. And again, a high warning beacon system. Okay, what are we looking for in here? A word. Okay, let's try. It points me to this. Immediately pause, and we want to go to the left, but we cannot go to the left because there are a lot of trees. I have to go to the right and around the sun. Try to press 4 once we are interdicted. We cannot even get away. Oh, yeah. That's not something we can fight. 1, 2. Battleship. Yeah, this is not something we can fight. Cool. Then we go with this. And I waste a story point. And fly down here and make sure they pursue. So I pull them away from the planet. Cool. And now I'm outside of their range, so I should be able to go around. But there is multiple whatevers here. And there is a remnant Ordo up here. Cool, cool. But maybe I will be able to push in. Yeah. Survey here. Explore the ruins. Get basically nothing. Go up. Here. Away. And jump out. I am the best pilot in the world. And now we only have one. We have 20 days to reach it. Or 20 days to complete it and 25 days to reach it. However, we are at blue giant planet and we have some slipstream here. So what we can do is use the slipstream to come up here, fly up for the black hole and do a jump from there, and that should get us close enough. So polarity reverse, get in here, and this should pull us up. Get here, do that's a waste. Come on. I cannot do an additional one here because we are too close by. Okay, so go off. Turn off for polarity reversal. Get here. Like this. Okay. And now we should come here. And 7 days to reach, 13 days to complete, and we are still speeding a bit. Cool. And this is a pirate one, so it can be a trap. But we are a bit stronger than an average pirate, so yeah, it's just right here. Cool. and we grow. Okay, so now we have to make a decision. Either we make another military base, which will help us in the system stability point of view, because it will grow our ships and supplies. And if everything goes well, as you can see, if there is no trade disruptions, then we are fine with the imports. However, and we have 100,000 here and 93k here, so we are good on money as well. However, if I build mining now here, refining, sorry, that would boost our production, because we will make metals and transplutonics in huge numbers, because we have amazing ores here, and that would help us with the money situation. And we can still grow this once to get the military base, to make sure that at the end we have enough on our system, enough military presence. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with refining. We could build commerce that would have an independent trader. That's how you can buy and sell for normal prices and market prices in your colony. We can get this cryo facility because we have cryo revival facility. Sorry, we have Dominator cryo sleeper within range. It's the edge because I think the range is 10 light years, and it says that it's 9.7 light years. So the growth bonus is not that much, so I don't think it's worth it. We can get fuel production, but we have to import the volatiles. And we can make light industry, but we have to import basically everything for those. So this is not something that we want to use. That's why I'm thinking tech mining we cannot use, so refining is the best option. Maybe commerce, but I think refining will make us the most amount of money. So I'm just gonna build that. And for the other colony, we have common organics, and that means that we should be able to get mining here as well, and that would get us the organics. Light industry we cannot put because that needs a lot of import, but we can get into the organics, or we can put down the commerce here to make sure that we have an additional market that we can use. So I'm thinking about mining, but we will see. And like I said, the once we have the level 6 colony, then we can turn off the hazard pay as well. That will save us some money as well. For now, let's just check for rocks. We are basically good. And and the Tritech war stopped. So that is cool as well. We should be able to drop off our beta cores, and that would boost our rep there, and we can get some additional money from those as well. So yeah, no rocks here and no rocks here. Okay, where is the closest gate? Gate, they are just down here. Cool. I think I jump to Mogek because now I can talk with Tritech. Sell everything there, drop off my beta course, and that's where I will stop for today. We made amazing progress. I am proud of what we achieved, and basically we have a relatively stable point, unsurveyed, a lot of rocks. Yeah. I don't know why did I miss this, but now we are not missing this. So yeah, I am proud of what we have here. I will buy some fuel and supplies. So let's come down here. So maybe we will not have the 1.7 that I wanted, but I've started to build an industry. So yeah. So let's just come in here, homes. Okay. Maybe I need to go back to High Brazil for the more developed contact to have that option available, but I don't really care for now. I'm just gonna drop this off. Drop this off. Cool. And check if yes, India is fine. This one we may have to go for Pazaran because, well, it's not that bad of a price here either. So. Okay, we don't need this much crew. So I'm just gonna... I'm not even sure when I picked up this amount, but hey. Marines, I'll get them. And I go for Sindria for the fuel. Yeah. And that's where I will stop. Next plan is to check what happens when the refining is complete with the income of this planet. It should be nice. Civilian capital ship. I don't need the raid those. I cannot. Well, the size ships. I do not have high tech or home, but I have conquests and Oradig. I think this should be fine. And maybe the twister. From the cruiser, maybe some Diablo avionics ones. So yeah, to get some larger ships. We are relatively good here. If we find one more pristine nanoforge, that would help us boost to 400k per month. And if we are making additional or getting additional systems, we have one close by, which we can get to. I think this system. Nope. There is one system where there are multiple planets around here somewhere. Where there are some volatiles and all of the resources that we need. But basically what we need now is plentiful volatiles, and I only have one system of those with high one. Again, nothing on the left side other than this, which is still really far away for our home. So we don't really found any fuel on the left hand side of the map that we can use. Maybe we can come in here because we have a gas giant as well, and from here we can mine ore, and we can mine and we can start with the refining and the fuel production. So that is something that we can do, and that is, we are here. Oh, we are here. So that's not too far away, but still not the best. In here we don't have anything. In here we have a gas giant, but basically not with nothing, and we only have ores in every other part. In here again we don't have anything. We don't check the neutron star because we are not stupid. We have a double system with nothing. We have nothing. In here we may have something because we missed a few planets, and we have some volatiles here. If this one has a lot of volatiles, that's close enough for me. What we can additionally do, there is some, I think there is some gate somewhere around here, and check the gate systems, but we'll see. For now, let's go and refuel. That's what I was planning. So that's, we will figure out tomorrow what we can do. Let's go here. Yep. Yeah. 1,000 and 3,000. Well, buy them out. Okay. No, I don't care. The groundwater tutorial. I don't care about thunder drop. Yeah, some blueprint. Still don't care. So let's just save here. Let's do a double save like usual. And let's stop for now. We will figure out what to do tomorrow in the next session. But that's it for me today. Thank you, everyone. See you on the next one.